Evening, folks. Hey, it's that time for the draw. It's Wednesday night. It's 5:39. I try to wait to make, like I said, close to 5:30 before I do it, and there will still be somebody that will leave a number at 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. I mentioned that on the Pour to Catch part, on the shop part. I mentioned, okay, that I draw in the area of 5:30 on Wednesday evenings. I've got to edit this video, encode it. When it encodes, that takes a while. And it takes the clips and makes them into a video, and then I got to send it to YouTube. All right, then I got some work I got to do there on it, so it takes a little bit. All right, that's why I try to do it early, and I got other things going on too. All right, this is the meal time. If I pull this back, y'all might be able to see. No, it's not. Yeah, you can see the bottom's a little. The bottom is light, but it's not showing up the best on the camera, I don't think. But anyway, it's Virginia shad back. And the belly is a light pearl. All right, if you hold up to a light, you can see it. I said before, this bait does not laminate the greatest, because when it does, it only puts just a little bit on the belly. That's the second color. I showed you in the video the LC shad. Well, you had to put it right down the center, but the LC shad is a bigger body from the belly to its back. See, this is not. There's not a lot of space right there. So when you shoot the dual colors, now the supermoon color shot great in it. It's a difference too, guys. A lot of y'all guys make baits. I know you do. You've told me that, and y'all know this. You can shoot different colors. Because somebody asked me, was I going to make orange or some bright colors? I have played with orange in it. I can't get orange to shoot good. Every time I shoot something else with it, it comes out solid orange. The orange just takes over. It has very little belly color. The blue moon and that charlime done good together. So I hadn't gave up yet. I've tried quite a few. And a lot of them guys, I just throw them away. And that gets expensive when you shoot plastic and you just can't do anything with them. You know, they come out that bad. Y'all see how much I lose automatically just in that runner. The other color that's coming up, I got 4 new colors coming up. Live bait's one of them. This is Silver Bullet. Yeah. Silver Bullet is actually it's a silver color that I put in it. It's a silver pigment. It's a powder color. So the bait is not smoke. Some of y'all have bought the Silver Bullet. I make it in a lot of bait shapes. Okay, it works great in a lot of bait shapes. I've got it in other swim baits, but it's a silverish gray. It's a natural looking color, and the flake in it is holographic. They switch colors. They blue, green, that type of thing. Okay, now. The other color I have it in, I'm going to make it in, this is Flash. Alright? Flash is a light smoke. You probably can see through it there. It's a light smoke, and it's got 2 sizes of silver in it. It's got 015 and 017. 015 and 008. Alright? And it's got just a few black in it. If you look at it, you see a black one here and there, and there's 008. I've done that to give it some body. Flash is in the LC shad, and it's in the fluke. Bobcat's over at Clarksville. He sells some of my baits, and I went over last Friday. That's what I got to do tomorrow. I got to get in the shop and make him some more baits to see what he was low in. He had the fluke in Flash, and he had sold out of those in a couple of colors. The Flash color is a good natural water color. Okay, if you got clear water to say 2-foot visibility and better, the Flash is excellent. Silver Bullet would be good for that. This live bait would be good for that. All right. Silver Bullets, you could probably fish it a little bit under 2 foot. The colors in this bait that's going to be good for dirty water is Supermoon. Now, some of y'all have asked me about brighter colors, but you got to remember now, this is a bait. You don't have to keep it moving, but this is a bait that you're going to move some. You're not going to let it sit on the bottom, or you're not going to jig it. Now, if you got a vertical jig it, as long as you're picking it up, the tail's going to move. If you let it fall, the tail's going to move. You can vertical jig it, okay? Because as long as you move it up and down. If you let it sit still, it's probably going to move. That tail's probably going to move a little bit, all right? Somebody just emailed me, one of the local guys. I'll say local, he's 40 minutes from me. He ordered some, and he got them today, and he made a comment. Man, he said that tail moves really easy. It does. It don't take much, guys. So if you can vertical jig it, you see how I was throwing it. I threw it up under a dock. I let it sink. And as soon as I move it, a couple times, as soon as I turn the handle a couple times, I hit it. Because it's probably close to the bottom when I started. And as soon as I pulled it to start reeling, that line tightened up, that thing started kicking, right? And it was hitting it. So you don't have to reel it fast. You don't have to throw it there and reel it straight back. You can reel it slow. You can stop it. I do that sometimes. I reel it and I just stop and let it fall. And I kind of shake it, pick my rod up down a little bit. That way it's doing this, under the dock. And I start reeling it again, okay? But is it going to be a bait great for muddy water? It could be. I hadn't had that experience yet because our lake's been decently clear. The supermoon color, I caught fish on it. Y'all seen that in the video I loaded earlier. It's worked fine for me, but I think it'd be great in water that's dirty. So we'll try it with another color. It might be black and chartreuse, guys. I haven't tried black and chartreuse yet, but I am trying another dual color. All right. I got my mouse today. I keep forgetting to bring it down here with me. I got it today. So here we go. I'm not very good with the mouse, guy. My son says, "Dad, how do you use the pad on the computer? The mouse is easier." I just never used the mouse much, and I'm not good with the mouse. And I sit in my recliner and edit it and stuff, and it's nowhere. I have a little table I sit on my lap, but it's not enough room for a mouse, so I don't use a mouse much. All right, here we go. You ready? 179. And guys, there are a lot of numbers this week. As y'all notice my numbers, I've jumped about 100 people in the last week or so. And a lot of people watch this video, and there's a lot of numbers. So it's to make it a little tougher for some of y'all to win, but that's a good thing. Still, you gotta get close to this number without going over, right? All right, and guys, if you win, let's skip a couple of weeks. I know I don't say it enough, because sometimes some of y'all will come back the next week and put a number down, and I'll make a comment to you. Like for you skip a couple of weeks. I tried to mention it in the shop part when I finish that up. I don't know if I did last week, guys. Things happen. Y'all know I'm making 4 videos a week. I'm making this one, plus I'm loading 2 fun videos and a Pour To Catch on Sunday. So I have a lot going on, and I've been trying to do honeydew list this week. I power washed my house, my garage, power washed the driveway. I got a blacktop driveway, and trimmed all the shrubbery. And then today I sealed it. Okay, put sealer on it. Yeah, it took me most of the day, guys. My driveway's about 80 foot long, and it makes an L turn. When it comes up to my garage, it comes to my house, so it gets wide right there. So yeah, it took 5 buckets, 5 gallon buckets to do it, and I had very little left. All right, guys. Okay, get y'all here. We got to see Chaos Swim Bait 2.5, and guys, when that thing says 2.5, that's going to this tail comes in an angle down. You know what I'm saying? You can see the angle. It's like this, right? It's to the end of that angle. I can tell you that now. If you really think about it, I don't think the fish pay attention to that tail. You see how small fish I caught? I've caught some small fish on, guys. I've caught some 6 and 7 inch fish on it. I think when it's moving, they see that. I don't think they really pay that much attention to the tail. Y'all, what y'all think? I really don't think they do, because I've caught some small fish on it. But I have caught a lot of nice fish on that bait since I've been using it. And here's the thing too. I'm going to mention this because a lot of y'all got crappie fish, so I'm trying to help you. And I don't want you to buy a pack of these, go out there and think, I got to catch them. Because I think when I was bass fishing, I think a lot of bass fishermen, when certain baits came out, like the A-rig, they thought they had to have an A-rig or they wasn't going to catch anything. I was talking to a bass fisherman last week when I was at the bait shop, and he's a big bass fisherman. I said, do you throw an A-rig anymore? No. He said, it's hard to catch them on A-rig now. He said, I've caught on to an A-rig, all right? But my point is, don't go out and buy something and think, this is it. I'm going to fish with this bait, and I go out the next morning, I'm going to kill them. This bait or this color, I'm going to slay them, and you go out there and fish for half an hour. You know you're around fish, or you got a live scoop and you see the fish and you ain't catching anything. Switch bait, switch colors. Okay? There's no one bait that's going to work all the time. Okay? That's why we carry a lot of colors. And that's why we carry different bait shapes. All right? The LC shed. If I had to carry one, I'd carry Tadpole Junior. That's right. Because that Tadpole Junior would flat catch them. And I would carry Winter or one of those colors like that. Okay? And it just flat catches them. Wild, depending on what color the water is. But Sometimes the LC shad's going to be better. Sometimes the tadpole junior's going to be better. Sometimes they're going to eat this swim bait up, and there's times they're not going to hit it. I've had a couple days, I pissed it in a couple of docks and a school of fish. I fished it one time for a couple of times. I threw it here and there, nothing happened. I went to another spot, and they ate it up. Depends on that school of fish. If they're active, if they're fired up, if they're interested in eating, okay, they will hit this swim bait. I promise you. All right, just I throw it in there because I know how that is. I don't want somebody to get them and go like, I bought a pack, you ain't got nothing on it. All right, it might not be, that school might not be it. It might not be your day. I'll tell you another fast one. Limeade. When I came out the limeade color, I fished it 2 or 3 times, caught 1 or 2 fish on it. I was ready to scratch that color. One day I went, I said, let me try it again, and they ate it up. I caught fish after fish after fish. About a week later, Glenn was with me. If y'all remember that video, I pulled it out again on him when he was there. He looked at me funny, like, wow, that color's bright. After about 6 casts and 5 fish, he said, wow, I'm surprised. All right, again, the limeade color is great at times it's not as good. You got to pick the days that it is. Sometimes you just got to play with colors, switch colors a couple times. Don't be afraid to try a couple different colors. All right, the number, I wrote it down as 179. Okay, Jamie's one a couple weeks ago, so he skipped. Okay, that's Sam. Sam's been catching fish on, y'all watch Sam Wildlife Adventures? He's been catching fish on these swim baits. 179. Let me get my mind on the number before I go over. All right, 179. All right, whoa, there's 175. Okay, that's Wayne. Wait, I don't think you ever won. There's a lot of y'all guys that leave a number every week and you never won. And if somebody came along the other week, they left the number. I know they've only been 2 weeks, Paul, because it's a new name, and they won. Just luck, guys. You never know. All right, Wayne, we need 176 to 179 to knock you up, bud. Over, way under. Okay, so we're looking between 170. It's got to be over 175, guys. This is gonna make it easy, and it can't be over 179. If y'all see the number, holler. Don't let me skip it. Rick, you brave, because you know what? It has gave us low numbers. Nobody was there, so you got a good chance if it gives us a low number. And who knows what that thing's going to give? When you hit that button, you don't know. I have played with that. I told you off and try to guess it. All right, it's going to be darn fly. We got these little tiny flies. I mean, like fruit fly size. We don't know where they're coming from. I just killed one on my arm. I killed one the other night, and the wife and I have been trying to figure out where they're coming from. We haven't bought any bananas. We usually get them off bananas, but I don't think they're fruit flies. 60. I see your number now. It's on the end out here. Okay, guys, most people leave the number first. That helps me. You see how it helps me? When I'm doing this, it's right there, see? All right. Well, I think that's it. All right, now what I'll do, I'll go back through and check, okay? But as it stands right now, Wayne has won. Wayne, I don't think I have your address. I know I don't. That I know of. If you've ordered, you might have ordered last year. I don't think you've ordered this year. If you ordered from me within the last 4 months, 5 months, I've got it. I can find it. There's a lot of people order, guys. I have to go through pages and pages of orders to find your name and address. All right, guys, there you go. This is a great color. These baits are great. Check them out. There are 16 body shapes on the site now and over 40 colors. Like I said, I'm working on 4 new colors. I showed you 3 of them. The other one I don't want to show you yet. I'm still playing with it. In fact, like I said, I've been sticking them in some orders from y'all guys that ordered the last couple of days. And the guy that's local, that emails me, I fished with him some through the years. And he emailed me back. He said, that new color you sent, the test color, he said, I love it. I said, fish it. Let me know what you think of it, you know. It's going to be a clear water color, guys. It's very light. But, see, I know a lot of y'all guys are fishing really clear water. So, I'm trying to make stuff for y'all, too, okay? If I make all bright colors, and, you know, and like I said again, it is a dual color, too. But it's a light color. The light colors shoot pretty good. I'm having trouble getting the dark colors to shoot good in this bait shape. So it is what it is, and I'm trying a lot of stuff, guys. I'm shooting as cold as I can shoot. I'm shooting like 320, 325. trying to get them to shoot better. If I get over 330, it won't shoot good at all. One color will dominate. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all guys, Dennis. I'll get y'all another one coming up. I done made the new one. I hadn't made the shot yet. I made the video Saturday, but I hadn't made the shot parts yet because I've been busy working on my house this week, trying to do some stuff for myself instead of working for everybody else, right? So we'll get that on. Got something new coming. I'll get y'all a new video Friday. Okay? I haven't decided which one we'll load yet. Sometimes I'll tell y'all ahead of time, but right now I haven't made a decision. We'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be a fun video, just on one of the baits and how well they work, okay? Appreciate y'all guys. See you next time. Fish in Lake Country.